with some of you a really important message that I woke up to hearing in my head. I shared it out on Facebook, and I know some of you are not on Facebook, or we're not friends on Facebook, but I woke up with this really strong feeling and hearing of pause and reset. Pause and reset. So I got up right away and I went to my computer and I wrote down and shared on Facebook exactly what that means and how you can utilize that message to help bring comfort, to bring ease, to bring some understanding with what is going on all around us that is affecting us so deeply and profoundly. First of all, I want to thank all of the people who are on the front lines, the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics, the firemen, and if I'm missing anybody in the healthcare system, anybody who is participating in assisting people, humanity at this time, there are no words, but I thank you and bless you for what you are doing for helping mankind during this crisis. So this message, pause and reset. I spoke about St. Francis a couple of days ago about a channeling that I did a year ago, and a lot of my channelings that I have done with various entities and energies are now coming full circle. We as light workers have known for many years that in 2020 there was going to be what was going to be called the event. We have been doing our work, our inner work, clearing our lineage, clearing our bodies, clearing our fears, clearing our traumas. We have been working diligently on ourselves so we can, for this time of the great event, which is now happening, be able to hold in this space of understanding and sharing and guidance and peace through all of this discord that is happening. We just didn't know how it was going to manifest. None of us did not know that it was going to manifest in a pandemic or a virus, and that's how spirit works. So I bless all of those souls and those families and communities who have been so greatly impacted, for all of the lives lost during this pandemic. My heart goes out to you, but there is also what I want to say with this pause and this reset is that there are pivotal and crucial times in one's life and in humanity. And through this incredible loss, we gain insight. We gain insight on so many things within ourselves and what is going on around us in the world and the systems. It's like a individual and collective pause when you can sit and take the time, like St. Francis was saying, take that time for solitude, take that time to move inward. So many more people are meditating now. So many more people are reviewing, which is what I was talking about with Archangel Jeremiah at the beginning of the year. One of the reasons he was talking about having this time to do a really big evaluation of what is going on. Again, just really didn't know to the extent. All of these systems, all of the things that are within us are being broken down. This is what happens when we have these crucial and pivotal moments in our lives. It forces us to look at these things that are not serving. What are our limiting beliefs? The great message is that, through all of this, so many more people are connecting. They're connecting to themselves. They're connecting to their friends. They're connecting to their families. Don't text, call somebody. There's been so much distance and communication amongst people. Just think about all of these generations who never come off their computers, who play video games all day and just watch YouTube all day and Netflix, and they're on their phones constantly. Our generation, we communicated, we went outside and we played, we did all of those things, and that has fallen away. They have lost their way in understanding what true connection is. This virus, once we weather the storm, there's going to be so much positivity that comes out of it. It's just right now, because it's in front of us, where some of us may not be able to see. And of course, if you've been so greatly impacted by losing a friend or losing a loved one, saying that oh, there's going to be a positive thing out of that, I truly understand that, you won't see that at this time. Because it has affected you, so deeply. But the world has gotten away from us. The world has been talking, it's been showing its displeasure. It is really trying to send messages to us. And so many people are not listening. The earthquakes, the fires, the hurricanes, all of this, she's screaming to go back to simplicity, to go back to honoring her, to go back to the ways of where it used to be, where we communicated and we have an understanding of what it really matters. Not the car you drive, not how much money you have in the bank, not the next job that's gonna bring you many, many thousands of dollars and make you have a really nice car and get you boats and houses and, although I know we need that, we need, transportation, but it's the mindset behind it. You have to see where, so many people, and I know plenty of these people, where they buy things just so, see what I got, look what I have, look at all these toys I have, and it's a reflection of how they are with their self-esteem. If you're looking for material, through your material possessions, acceptance, oh, look what I did, look what I have, look what's in my closet, what pocketbook I have, designer clothes, designer shoes, all this stuff. I wear the same pair of shoes for like 10 years now. But this is the point of going back to simplicity and this pause and this reset, this change that needs to happen within the world, this change that needs to happen within us. It's all bullshit, the materialism and the ego. Look at the governments and the countries fighting over whose territory is the best. This has been going on for eons, and it hasn't worked. Clearly, it hasn't worked, because they're still in that level of consciousness of complete disconnect from themselves and from spirit. And this is a really loud wake-up call, because we knew the governments were going to be shut down. We knew, schools were going to be, changed. Just an overall breakdown of all the systems. And in order to rebuild like the phoenix coming up, you have to get rid of the old way. Like, even the educational system is not working anymore. It's just, everybody is so frustrated. It's outdated information. We need to teach our kids as soon as they can understand energy, that they are human, that they are light, that they are the ones who can bring compassion. They can look at things from a different way of just looking outwardly for acceptance or outwardly for insight. They can look at themselves and see the compassion that you are not different than me and they're not different from anybody. This is what needs to be changed, that we're all the same. And this is why this pandemic is affecting everybody. Nobody is not going to be affected by it, I guess is the best way to explain that, because It doesn't matter what you look like, what you have, what religion, what belief system you have, what government you believe in or are a part of, or military. It really doesn't matter. All that matters is that you recognize that we are all one and the same. And if we teach our kids this, we literally start to begin to change the shifts. And all those who have suffered from this struggle with materialism, greed, power, and the lower ego, they're really going to have a difficult time with everything that is going on, and they're the ones that are going to be so greatly impacted with everything that is happening. And these teachings of light, Reiki, healing, energy, compassion, love, oneness, all of these things that I talk about and I teach with my students and my clients, that is what's important. That's what we have forgotten. That's what we're going back to. So with that, I know I'm going to run out of time here. I wish you guys all to be safe and your family safe. And please just continue to obey the rules of social distancing and just hunker down. Do your inner work, do your self-reflection, and see what needs to be shifted in your life. Keep that state of centeredness and groundedness through all of this. And I bless all of you. Thank you.